Today is day 14 of the 50-50 challenge. Make $50 before you lose $50. Last night we broke even. And out of the blue though, you know, how many times have we seen the market just take off? Do what you wanted to do. Do what you've been expecting. And then go without a break, without a stop. And you can hardly get in it. But that's better for me. Okay, now go over the top of that line and stay over the top of this line. Stay over the top of these lines and consolidate or something. If it just keeps going straight up, it's almost useless too. Well, there's the close. That's a strong move. Now, we have some good momentum here. We have some good momentum, so I can get a trend line break here to the upside. Now I'm looking for a trend line break to the upside. If it stays, though, I'm kind of not waiting for the
order filled.
I'll take it. Let's see if it keeps going. It looks like some good momentum here.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
Got it. All right, we got our trade, and it's only because we got what we wanted. I didn't wait for the consolidation, but the strong move indicates it's going to keep going. You got to get your trend line breaks in when you see that momentum. And usually you can get it on the first one or the second one after it starts going for a while. And you got the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth trend line break. I hate getting in on that last trend line break when the run is over. That bites. That really bites. But we got our move. We got our move, and we got. We didn't get. I was thinking consolidation, test, retest. It can still do that. It can still do that. But sometimes, if you get enough experience, you can see that momentum, and you got to jump on that momentum. The momentum is what really got me into this trade right here. So we got a 1-to-1 on it. Probably should have trailed it better. Probably would still be in it, but that's the only disappointment I'm having on this right now. But like I said, we had to wait. We had to wait for it to get up over the top of today's open, yesterday's close, and when it did, that's where and it kept going really fast and really strong. Right here, I said, okay, first trend line break, we're going to get it, and boom, we took it. And classic mistake of not staying in it. I'm working on that. But what I do like about what I did today is that I waited. I didn't get chopped around in this area. I stopped. I thought about it, and I made a determination. I said, okay, I'm not taking a trade until X, Y, Z happens. And when X, Y, Z happens, then I'll take my trade. And I waited and waited. Alarms going off. This thing's still going. Now I could be taking trades right here, right here. If I didn't take the one down there and already almost hit my daily goal, I'd be desperate to continue to take these trades, and they'd all be working. And what I like to see is all my exponential time charts, the 5,000 tick chart and the 500 exponentially downsizing, all agreeing. And if you can get the 5-minute, 15-minute, everything saying yes, then typically your trend line breaks will be successful. And a lot of times they're extremely successful. But now we're hitting something up here, 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. And we're hitting a moving average on the hourly chart. So I expect this to come back down below that pivot. And the kind of day we've been having, the kind of week we've been having. What happened yesterday? Well, the market took off and was strong. And then the next thing you know, for no reason, well, I'll give you the reason. It hit that momentum line up there on the day chart, got real bullish, and decided to reverse on us. And ended up just going down, 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 down. So, yes, this is bullish for now. And yes, as long as my other time charts are agreeing and I'm getting some decent trend line breaks, I'll take some longs. But I have to be aware that until, you know, it's got a lot of resistance up here. So you could just, I think 1-to-1s maybe, 1-to-1 returns on them. But then again, if I trailed this stop, I would be very happy right now. If I would have trailed that right there, I'd have been so happy. This is where I got in. This is where I got out. I just wanted to get some profit, man. I just want to take it, you know. But this is typical of me, and this is one of my weaknesses. This is what I tend to see as an error on my side, as not holding my winners. Not holding my winners is a massive problem. Major problem. All right, so now 50% pullback. Can we get a 50% pullback of this move into the golden zone? And can we see the pattern that we want? Structure, anything like that? Let's put that over here. Yeah, we got the 50% pullback right over here on this higher time chart. This is where it had to come into. And it's right at the 50% level, 60% level, and a little bit more than that. It's right into these pivots and right into that fair value gap. So it could go down into the 76 zone. I said I wanted it to test the close of yesterday. We had the open of yesterday. I originally said I'm not taking a trade until it gets up here and consolidates. It has not tested and it has not consolidated yet. So what that means is that it could still do that. And here it comes down into this area right here. Now, just because it's coming down that area, I'd have to see my pattern that I like to see on the 100-tick chart. Let's see if I can get it, because it's going down bloody fast. Here it is. It's right in that zone. It's touching some. It gets over the top. Let me see. Am I going to get it? Am I going to get it?
Order filled.
I'll give it a try. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Order filled.
I'll take whatever I can get because it's my pattern. I love that pattern. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, so yeah, it closed up above. It consolidated. What I'd like to see it do is go over the 8 and the 20 EMA and consolidate. Once I saw it consolidating, I jumped in it. Had to be quick to move my stop down. Got out right there. Because, like I said, I don't necessarily trust the longer term holding on this thing right now. Not with what's going on in the day charts and stuff. I just can't do it. So I'll take whatever I can get and nickel and dime my way to paying my rent, because I need to pay my rent.